So I hope that the talk will be like maybe 20 minutes, another 20 minutes of explanation, bit of video, the technique itself, the heart resonance, the manifestation. I'll talk a little bit about the course also, and I'll ask people who's joining here. We have so we remind with the people who's already intending to join to start booking, so they can train and they have the field, the unconditional field, and they know how to build the crystal grid in their house. It's fully online, the training, 3 weeks on July, 7 July will start, 4 times a week. Each one of them will be 2 hours, 2-3 hours maximum. Online you can watch it also on replay. And we're going to do a group where we can share. We're going to make, or we're going to build, that's better than make, build together a real community. And that community has to expand till it reach human family, all humanity family, right, Svetlana? She was telling me about, oh, you're saying here the family, but everyone's family to come, not yet. Eventually we are all of us humanity collective consciousness family. So till it become that expansion, more of you guys joining. We have a lot of free, as I mentioned. We have Wednesday, every Wednesday we have meditation and transmutation of unconditional love. All of them are free, open, online, in person. And we have many video online, like right now I'm sharing in the preview where I'm going to teach techniques. And of course we have paid. Eventually we might not need to have anything paid once the field very strong and we have enough finance. But right now we still require to sustain ourselves. Eventually we don't need, eventually we're going to utilize unconditional love, eternal flame resource, as I mentioned. It can be literally utilized. It's an infinite resource. It's energy from the source. George was asking me, explain again the definition that we perceive about unconditional love, eternal flame. It's the essence of the love of creation emitting from the source, however the source you perceive, could be the one, could be the source, could be the universe, could be the creator, throughout all the existence and all the reality. That love, that unconditional love that's infinite and has no condition, is an energy. It's not just a feeling, it's an energy, can emit and is emitting through all the being and can be utilized as a resource, can be transferred to any kind of resource, healing, transmutation, manifestation, abundance, relationship, all the kind of things. And of course it can be utilized for your own growth, spiritual growth, to remember that your essence actually is unconditional love. Unconditional love is our true essence. With the layer that we have, as I mentioned, with the many conflict and forgottenness, we have built up a barrier and density, drop in the density, where we separate ourselves from accessing this unconditional love. With the field, we made it more condensed and available with the crystal essential oil, with our heart and the field, so we can tap into it, and made it available also for others and other human and even the nature, even all the reality of earth, to transform the reality of earth, the frequency of it, into the high frequency harmony, what we call crystallining. So imagine rock crystalline, so rock become crystal when the rock itself crystalline its form into this shiny crystal, crystallining, or we say Christ, unity aligning, unity consciousness, consciousness expansion, and so on. Alright, so I'm going to talk about this also, explaining how we can build this. For new people, you don't need to hammer yourself, how can I visualize it? Just visualize this. If you could able to do it, then it's fine. If you're not, keep it in the background. Just keep it in the background, it's not a big deal. Of course, in the training, I'm going to fully emphasize on the heart resonance and the wave. And we're going to teach many aspects how to grow this field, the unconditional love field, and utilize it in our life. There is level 1 and level 2. Also how to be a healer, practitioner, transmuter, we call it, transmute reality and manifest. And we're doing on the side also a special group with the first wave who build with us the unconditional love. Riham, I send you WhatsApp, by the way.
Yeah. Check your WhatsApp.
So what we are doing very special experiment. We're going to teach that also after a while. The experiment is, we are making a list of manifestation list. Can be anything from healing, transmutation, project, healing relationship, any kind of manifestation, abundance, creativity, anything. and we're going to concentrate every 2 weeks to expand and infuse those projects with the frequency of unconditional love and fasten up or accelerate the manifestation. We're going to test it. We have already tested this many times before. Now this time, this project, it can go from personal benefit to even collective benefit. We'll start first with community. So we might do similar to the Unity project where we healed the Middle East, for example, or heal certain area in the world that have poverty or something. We're going to target those. And we're going to make this part of this Unconditional Love project, the school. So if you can join us, if you'd like to join us, you can join or connect only. If you don't want to be very responsible of that and say, I don't have time yet, eventually the more you connect, your life transfer, and you have more abundance in time and in finance, where you have more dedication to be a pillar of light. You can join us and connect by this 4-hour attunement or the Wednesday healing meditation that I mentioned, or you can be an active part of the school and join the 3 weeks online training, 7 July. Who's joining the 7 July? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe.
What if you're traveling? What if you're not in the right
So
place?
mine, so you
Can
can
you-
always read.
Okay, so
Okay, I will explain.
I'm traveling more than all of you put together.
No, but I mean, you can take.
Beautiful. Thank you for asking this question. So can I tackle them, especially for the people also watching online? Once again, let's keep this on. So the training is a 3 weeks commitment as a homework. So commitment, basically, you need to be meditating at home. If you have never meditated at home, the meditation will be simple, will be recorded, will be sent. I already sent the link in the email for you guys. Already you have 2 meditation, morning activation, which is manifestation, and heart resonance manifestation, both of them. Both of them are like 10 minutes to 15 minutes. Every day you need this. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And also we're going to do a lot of live, video live, part of the school, on Facebook, on YouTube, morning practice. Morning energy exercise, it has like a bit of yoga and energy work, and at the same time manifestation. I've been using it. Many of you guys have used it before already and see the result. You go to the work, change. You missed it one day, you might carry the same energy, but because generally you still have not adapted to that energy enough, you drop. But if you're consistent, your energy always like this, you emanate this frequency and you see the change. I have many proof from my company, previous company, from my client, you can call them if you want, and many proof from you guys have been trying it before and how you frequency change your reality. Now, so many of them will be already online. Published on Facebook. The training, 3 weeks, homework, 15-minute meditation and 10-minute morning practice, simple stuff. You need Crystal Grid to work it in your house, in your space. I'm going to teach you how to build up the vortex and connect it with the field and expand. So that's why it's beneficial to you, but also beneficial to us, so the grid and the field become stronger and bigger. So it's like 2 sides. It's not only your benefit, you are really helping the earth with shifting reality and bringing this unconditional love. You become host to the unconditional love field. And of course you connect with the higher realms and the earth. I'm going to teach all this. Now, the 4 times a week will be in the live stream on Crowdcast and can be a replay also. You can literally watch the replay 1 hour after, 1 day after, and still do the same homework and the benefit. Now, when you have a question, because we have 4 times a week, 2 hours each. 4 times a week, 2 hours each. So Sunday evening, Wednesday morning, Friday and Saturday evening and morning. 2 hours, 2 hours. Very simple, it's not very difficult. And you can watch the next day. And one of them, if you attend, you have your question. Or you can even ask your question in the Facebook group or in WhatsApp, if one having WhatsApp. And we're going to build, as I mentioned, community. It will not stop there. We're going to grow and keep doing many other project, extension, manifestation, many things.
So the level 1 is building a grid at home, your crystal grid, and how to utilize that energy for your home and how to sustain it. So the unconditional love that transmutes the lower vibrational frequency, keep on maintaining that field so you are having a base. The level 2 is how to use that light for your own healing and for healing others. Meaning that whatever you are already using in your field as a healer, a light worker, at service of humanity, that will be an amplificator. See it as an amplificating device. It's gonna tremendously open up new connection field for you, but also will increase the energy that you're already working with.
If you have doing Reiki before or any kind of healing, this will amplify your healing power.
Everything. The level 3, that will be way later because you need practice and this energy
Will be
needs
full
to
mastery,
really
Halo of Light.
amplify. The level 3 will be how to be a great programmer, how to open vortexes, how to open those vortexes with crystals wherever you go or we are asked to go. So we amplify that grid and we anchor those energy in point around the earth. So, and you to teach it to others. That's the step.
Yes, that's level after. So practitioner and then teacher actually to help and host a similar group. So for example, Rahaf already started in her house, her friend to come and attend some meditation and they felt a huge difference in energy.
So on top of this, once the field is open, is how you can contain more of this light. How you can be more of who you are. They will be on the side, so everything we'll try to put it online before the end of the year. The courses that we already teach, which is quantum physics, building your light body, amplifying your psychic abilities, connecting to Mother Earth, connecting to higher realms, and opening your channeling.
Yes,
so
and also those sessions, also you remember the level 1, level 2, level 3, which is third eye activation, higher gate open, channeling, open up, download and upload, and even Cosmic Christ Heart, Diamond Light Body. This will be in the retreat, but most of the other one, they will be also available online.
Yeah.
So it become easy for everyone to access it, because the most important from those is when we are going to do a retreat or intensive, what we call it intensive, unconditional love expansion intensive. 2 days or 3 days, could be here, could be in the outside. That's me, you guys will be ready, your channel is open, your crystal is so powerful, the field is strong. We will do miracle. But we need people that have that kind of readiness, committed. We call them LightKeeper, pillar of light, right?
Yeah. So imagine, yes, Mathilde.
Sorry, a quick question. For those people who will be traveling, because I believe half of us is traveling in July and taking the online course, would you prefer us to keep the grid at home while we're traveling and just mentally connect with it, or would you prefer us to, when we know how, I know that part, to dismantle it and take it with us?
Okay, for the people who were part of the first wave, so this training, I will have extra teaching for everyone. Why? Because we have many of you guys who already been part of first wave. I'm going to teach how to extend your grid that already built, how you can also disassemble it and activate it, and also how you can connect with it, what we call tuning in and certain energy, and calling for, I'm going to teach also how you can utilize the Royal Guardian Crystalline Consciousness. Crystalline Consciousness is a gift from Mother Earth, a consciousness teacher that works with the crystal, and how she can also teach or help. When you are away, you can go through the tuning, through the higher gate, and the heart, and the crystalline line, connect with your grid as if you are there. And of course, I would still recommend that you have 3 crystals with you to activate them while we are online, where your grid still there and activated and make it powerful. I'm going to teach very specific for the people who is the first wave, who's already advanced a bit, how to go in the astral, very nice, to send wave and reach and amplify the vortex. There is very gentle technique, but the more you practice it, you will feel it.
Okay, so when you will do this is the first point to help us, because we're all traveling, I think, a lot in July.
Yeah.
And the second point, you say to have some crystal, but will be the same. It cannot be the same of our grid.
Yes, you have to be
So
new
it's
one.
like the new one. I will
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Our crystal right now, 20% discount for everyone who joining 4 hours attunement or joining Wednesday
You have
also.
your traveling crystal with you.
For also our dear friend Aisha, you're getting 20%. We love you.
Like I travel all the time, just want to
Yeah,
say.
you can
I
have
travel all
also,
the time, and I have one crystal with me, which is
you can have
my
the
necklace
pendant,
and
pen,
Yeah, this
when
one.
I'm
pendant.
not there, I just do the meditation. Like I
yes.
Yeah, I do the same, but
Connect
I'm not
this
sure it's
crystal with the
correct.
crystal.
That's why
I'm going to teach also for those specific. So there is small technique. The moment we really grasp it and train them a bit, you'll know how to do it. It's not very difficult. We are, as a density, I'm going to explain those. As a density, we're all connected. So it's not difficult, it's so easy. But when you don't have the awareness, it becomes so difficult to know how to do it. The moment I explain it, it's like, oh, so if it's easy, I can do that, and then you will do it. So those crystals, when you train them and communicate, imagine them like small mobile, small program. You train you just press OK. You connect here. I told you, build up your heart resonance, connect with the crystal grid, and stay with me now. And every time I connect, you build the bridge between me, you, to my crystal grid. As simple as I'm saying it. Of course, I'm going to explain it a bit in more details. The more you train it for a while, it just works. You feel beam of light from your heart or from the crystal that you're carrying tap into your field in your house, and of course your grid will be tapping into our grid, and of course our grid will be tapping to the mother. So I'm going to show you this picture so you understand this video. Basically, you understand what I'm talking about. Ready for it?
Yeah.
It will be like this. Wait for it. So this is magnetic the field of the earth, and we're going to do this. You see it?
Yep.
So the more people and more nodes, we can fill up the whole earth with this connection and fuse it with our true essence, the unconditional love. So the things about the project is so universal, so neutral to everything. Whatever your belief system, whatever you think outside in any spiritual understanding or school or tradition or religion, it just fits. The only thing it doesn't fit if you are pro-war, which is also we don't force it on them. We invite them to remember that war is not the natural state. It was a state, a default state, when we are in separation and conflict and resistance and fear. Yes, when you drop that, you realize automatically that war is not natural state. Peace and love and harmony is natural state. When two people are happy, they will just love each other. When they are in fear, maybe they will kill each other. Yes. So when you release the fear, you realize like, but I am in love. I love, and I will share love. When you look to a child, the first thing you do, even the child doesn't speak, hey, I want to love you. Can I give you kisses? Why you do that? Because the child doesn't have a programming yet, and automatically it rings back to you your natural state of you want to share love with the child. I'm talking about a very small child, of course. It's natural. It just happens. You don't go and kill him or be upset, or you don't judge it. If you're doing faces, you don't judge it. Grown up, if you're doing faces, you'll judge. It's crazy what you're doing. Why are you doing that? It's a conditioning. We learn this conditioning. So the moment you start dropping this conditioning, you find that your natural state as love, unconditionally, infinite, is within you all the time. The layer need to be dropped and being expanded. And this energy field that you felt, and we're going to feel it more with the expansion, it will carry within you. The flame will lighten up. And then we can share it with more people and do this around the world.
Do you want to add a few words how it will help global ascension?
Yes, global. I love it. Yes, the aim is global ascension, humanity family, rising up with the frequency into the unconditional and becoming the pillar of divine presence. That's called ascension. Yes.
So that's it. I wanted you to.
Yeah. Thank you.
Reminding them.
Yes. So reminding, by doing that, we are actually smoothing the manifestation of the ascension that we are already in. We are all maturing up right now. Now the only difference is when we don't have tools and know the direction, we're still trying out. Maybe technology will help us. Maybe more control will help us. Maybe blah 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 blah. We've tried them all, but we haven't tried much yet to concentrate on unity and unconditional love. Well, in the past it was many civilizations, but they dropped and disappeared. Maybe the ascent, I don't know. So now we are returning the original wisdom, basically, that we are all one, and we are sharing the unconditional love, and we becoming our own self, a pillar of light for this divine presence, and sharing love with others, and then rapidly manifest the ascension of all humanity into unity.
So
Thank you for sharing.
So this, we call it project because we are building it, we are testing it, we are having authorization, support, guidance from physical and non-physical energy. So there is no prerequisite for stepping in and being an active, engaged pillar or to participate with a strong desire. The only thing is your willingness to step into the journey of love, to step into your remembering that this is your essence, this is what you are made of, and so is everyone and everything of all forms. This picture that you see on the screen is merely like a spider web. So here in UAE we have been incubating that project for 3 months, which is the center of the web. So we are all lines as we are traveling, as we are moving, as we are being able to move, not like trees and plants. They are grounding and they remain in their own spots. So we are like lines creating nodes on the web. And this web is infused by the eternal fire, this eternal flame of unconditional love, which is the light of creation, the love of creation, which is the essence of existence. And by definition, everything that resides in your environment, in your reality, everything which is around you that you are able to perceive with your physical senses, everything is holding that light of existence, of creation. We are bathing, therefore, in a sea of unconditional love, but we forgot it. We haven't experienced it fully. Because when you really experience it, you cannot describe it anymore. We are still describing it the way we can, because we are trying to put the words on it for you to feel it. But this is your own willingness to feel it and therefore to express it fully. And that project has started and will not stop till the earth and humankind ascend, get into their enlightenment journey, into their self-realization and self-mastery.
So how fast is up to us?
This project, we are being in service of human spiritual freedom. This light that is infusing in that web, in that grid, will be an unlimited, unstoppable field of energy for everyone to benefit from it. It's alright if people don't know, it's alright if they don't understand. The field will have magnetic waves passing through their cells. Their being will be infused unconsciously or consciously, so they can benefit from it, and in the system it will start shifting. And the reality will start shifting. So as we are aware of what we are doing, all of us here, online as well, and those who will join later, and already joining but not present now, but everything is in the now anyway. So all of us, we are aware of it, therefore we can bring our focus on it. When we bring our focus on it, we bring the strength, we are believing in it, and we know that this is our truth, and that is the more important. With our passion to make it happen for ourselves, for humankind, and for the universe itself. We are merely a representation of the divine. If you look at the divine, you see yourself in the divine. When the divine looks at you, it sees itself in you. We are not the divine inside us, where the God is not within us, we are in the heart of the divine.
We are
in the heart
inside
of God.
the divine.
So we are already bathing in that field. So now is how we can make it tangible in our physical existence for ourselves
Anchored in this
and
reality.
everyone around us.
Thank you.
So that's it. So sorry, I just
Yes.
finished. So basically, for this, there are 2 ways to go. Either you join, and you join with the crystal today.
So you can connect
and you
only by
connect.
crystal, or you can active.
And you come on Wednesday, and we do the meditation, the energy is flowing, you are bathing in it, you are feeling it, and you are having it at home. Or you are actively engaged into it. And this is all the training. So you can also initiate others, and you can initiate grids, and you can build this web actively, so it becomes the new norm for everyone. It becomes valuable for everyone.
This is
and
the aim
unlimited.
to make it available and the normal state of energy to everyone. Now, another things for the people, if you don't have the time to join the training and you want to connect, so you're connecting your crystal, but also you can ask me. I send it in the email. If you don't receive it, I know email sometimes it's gone. Send me WhatsApp. I will send you the 2 training that I always give to everyone: the morning practice and the heart resonance. Both of them they have manifestation, both of them they have connection with the heart, and both of them connecting with unconditional love and divine light. You can add them as your routine in your life. Once a day, once every 2 days, once every 3 days. It's up to you.
Once every day.
Once you get used to it, you can do it as much as you want. It become also on the background, the concept of it, of you being connected. I want to show you also these 2 pictures that will be also part of the explanation. So if you can see, this is what we teach also in the Ascension pathway, level 1 and level 2 and level 3. And this also part of the heart resonance. So imagine that you inside the ball of light and all your chakras, and you have many layers. These resemble the earth with her heart, and this resemble all the universe with their heart and all the stars with their heart. So imagine all of them become replica, and you are in the center, always channeling light. Today we'll also start working on grounding and opening the higher gate. So you becoming like a channel, your heart in the center, every heart joining you, and you channel light. In those practice, I share those. Send me WhatsApp or send them in the emails. You can download them on your mobile, 15 minutes and 10 minutes. You have all those, or you can see also here. And you receive all this, and you can practice it every time in your space. I practice it every day, more than twice, to be honest, till now, the same. Of course, beside the long channeling and transmission. So, of course, because we are dedicated, but one day, with more energy, you will have more finance and more freedom, more resource, where you have practice and enjoy, and every time loving and smiling to everyone, and then that will be contagious to everyone else, and everyone in the humanity family will start all of them smiling and loving each other. I mean to have. I hope. Alright? So just sharing with you. And also for the people to joining the July, we have a paper as I mentioned here. You can see all our free sessions and paid session and the training. The training 7 July mentioned again. We have normal price, we have early bird, and we have for the students special discount. So if you have finance and you would love to join, we would love to have you. Ask me, we can have installment, support, anything. The more people join the grid, so when we do the intensive, you have been trained, you know the heart resonance, you have a crystal grid, it just be powerful to everyone. The manifestation will become so powerful to everyone. Alright, I want to show you the other video. Also, this is how you can visualize, before I'll show you this, how you can emit light from your heart once you have this, as I mentioned. Okay, so imagining divine from the higher realms coming to you, divine love, and through your heart, imagine your heart and pulsing in your light body. Imagine inside a ball of light, this is your light body, this is your energy, and to the earth. Now, this is what you can visualize in that sense. Imagine the light coming, and then your heart lighting up with love and divine love and unconditional love. And then expand, the more light coming, you're building, and then poop, 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 poops, become wave, and expand further and further. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Eventually you reach to that kind of pulsing energy all around you. See the connection build up. The more you do it, and you will have the torus. This torus can go from physical experience, electromagnetic wave of coherence. Those video came from doctors. I didn't make them this video. Something called heartmath.org. You see the torus? This is a natural geometric shape that happens all over the place. Mother Earth has it, Sun has it. Everything that has electricity and magnetic has electromagnetic wave as pulsing like the torus that you saw. We have it, of course, very small when we don't have the connection and we have a lot of doubt and separation and all the story that I mentioned. When you have a connection and unconditional love and releasing this judgment and open up and you're practicing, you have those wave, electromagnetic wave of your energy, of your heart. Go check heartmath.org. Literally in the physical field will be coherent and people will feel it and you can transform reality. That's on the physical. On the emotion, of course, very positive emotion, it changes your emotion, cells hear it. On the mental, very positive because you're always in this unconditional love state and loving everyone and very positive, and whatever you see as a challenge outside is an opportunity for your growth, is never a negative aspect. You always see challenge, challenge, an opportunity for me to grow, and you transfer this challenge as an opportunity for your own growth and you turn it to positive. You can do that, I do that, we do that, I have many explanations about it, and your own connection, as mentioned here, become bigger and bigger, and your light body, beyond the electromagnetic, your literally light body, as I mentioned, with many layers of energy, literally vessels of light body that has all your superpower, spiritual energy, wisdom, higher self, all this will lighten up and you will become walking ascended master basically, and people will feel it, and you can change your reality and manifest and all this. And of course you anchor it to Mother Earth as I showed you a picture before, and then we spread it to everyone, and everyone will be getting enlightened. The aim is all humanity ascend, all unconditional love to everyone, and everyone get enlightened. That's the aim. Thank you. Just that's the aim. That's
technical question. So when you connect to Mother Gaia or to the central crystal, referring to that particular
yes.
project.
So the heart of Mother Earth is core crystal.
Okay, so you connect to the core crystal.
Yes. Now you have 2 layers, I would say, or maybe many other layers. In the training, I will talk in details about this. But right now, imagine you have a Earth gates that connect you with the node and the vessels and the vein of Mother Earth. So on the surface and a little bit below the surface, energetic-wise, connect you with all the sacred side, and then go deeper and deeper to City of Light and Inner Earth, and then you go deep to the heart core crystal of Mother Earth. Heart of Mother Earth is a core crystal.
And divine or Father Son?
You have many layers going up. First one exactly is crown. After that, soul gates, or any other name, which is on top at the edge of your aura or your light body. After that, you have immediately, first thing is your higher self heart gate. There is nothing else before that. You and your higher self. After that, you either go into your oversoul group family or directly to the sun first. From the sun, you cannot leave the earth, cannot leave the solar system without exiting from the sun heart, basically. Now from the sun heart, you connect you with the stars. Once you connect, after that you can directly, so now your higher self and your connection build up, you can directly connect to Sirius, Pleiades, Arcturus, Vegas, all those stars that they are brother and sister to the sun itself. So once you build up connection, you can connect them without connecting with the sun, because the sun is the younger brother of the Sirius and those. It's a family. All the stars are family. And then from that to the heart of the galaxy, basically, of the universe. In between here, you have matrices, and you have connecting with, you can call Ascended Master, you can call Higher Being, and then you can call Angelic Realms, and Star Family, and so on, Archangels, and then you can go even further in the matrices, which is Higher Realms. We're talking about Seraphim, Cherubim, and Honorary Elohim, and there is some more that we have never heard about. If you want.
Or mine hasn't heard about.
Yeah.
So it seems
all this.
a lot for some of you who haven't heard that
The
before.
simple one is this.
Know that
Stick to this.
This is a simple one.
know that
Heart, Earth, Universe. That.
that all this information also provided in courses. It's going to be also explained through the training. And going back to the unconditional love, for those who are hearing it for the first time, who are like in doubt of love itself or unconditional love itself, that haven't experienced it fully and still being in their conflicts in life, or their struggle in life since childhood or recently or a few years ago, know that we're going to also provide understanding and tools for you to start seeing those challenges in your life as a blessings for your growth, and how to transform and transmute on the different state that you are in at that moment, so you can really free yourself. Yeah, so you can also share that during the training, as for working on your physical body, spiritual nutrition, practices, physical practices, energetic practices. So all of this that we have practiced on ourselves, that we have given for the in the community, in the students, in the clients, to the clients, so they can do it their own. It works. We love teaching it. It has also happened many times before in all the different spiritual paths, where we are basically all teaching the same, and we have gathered the creme of la creme, so we can bring that core that is efficient, that is in your presence, and that is beneficial for you stepping into your level of unconditional love embodiment. So we are bringing all those keys, all those tools, all this little treasure, so it can be given with from our hearts to yours, basically. So that's in the training too.
Yes. One more thing, I just saw a comment from, I think, the son of Makio. He put, is this real? And I'd like to tackle this. So Makio, if your son is old enough or grown up and mature enough, you can share with him my webinar where explaining all the details on the quantum and the biology and the heartmath.org research, where how this being explained in our physicist and our biologist people and all the research behind it, if he's old enough to mature enough. And for you people to understand that it's not just only energy wise and we are spiritual and we are nice. There is a lot of explanation and research from scientists and biologists testing this. They call it morphogenic field, they call it the heart coherent resonance, the heartmath.org, and there is quantum physics explanation about timeline and splitting and the consciousness affecting the matters and the vibration affecting reality, and all this being taught and being available online with many I'll call it scientists for a long time. Now it's not very famous to everyone because not everyone focus on really studying. Sometimes we focus on just entertainment, or sometimes some people who knows that's important of this, they try not to make it important and push some nonsense news in the news. But if you dig enough, you'll always find those confirmation, assessment, and support with research from people. They are not spiritual, but they have tapped into understanding through their science, through their biology, that this is the case. When your frequency affects your reality, there is a lot of validation on that terms from logical mind, I would say. So my webinar called Ascension Manifest, Heart Resonance Ascension Manifestation, I've shared it with many of you. It's 1 hour or 1 hour and a half almost. It has all those research. You can share it with your husband if he wants interested to know more. How this can affect. How do you mean by sending love you can change reality? I have many validation on that. And he can come and test it also to feel it and see his reality shifting and people around him becoming happy and start having his manifestation and healing also happening in this field. I've done it in my client, with my client. They know about it. Alright, I want to show you this one, the heart resonance also. This one we're going to build up. So you saw the first one, so on. This we're going to build up through your heart, love, send and receive to your crystal, to the field here, and to your crystal at home if you have one at home. And this will carry with you all the time. The more you have your heart expansion energy, you build up wave of infinity of heart resonance. See it quickly? One more time. One more time. This can also happen if someone resonating back to you when you're talking with someone, you're having this lovely meeting, you're building resonance with the person. And if you have the person who is not yet, if you stay in your bubble and sending love, eventually that person will start picking on that vibration and realizing how beautiful you welcoming him without your judgment and sending unconditional love to the person. He will start to receive it and build up the resonance with you also. And then you can have a shift in the meeting with the person. Beautiful. Love you all. What else? The paper is there. Join us on Monday, join us on Wednesday, join us online. Bring your crystal. Send me WhatsApp to send you the free meditation, 15 minutes, and the morning practice. And send your love. Be in love, bath in love, share, expand, and let all of us shift this reality into the highest harmony. Love you all watching us on Facebook and YouTube. We continue with the pillar of light here. We're going to stand and do some energy practice, and then full transmission with higher realms. Let's see what will happen. Love you all. Thank you guys.